Mostly sunny skies with some fair weather clouds working their way in. Temperatures still below average for this time of year, only getting into the 70s in spots, 72 in Lansing, 74 in Mason, 72 in Jackson, and 72 down into Hillsdale. We're also seeing those temperatures slowly starting to fall back down into the 50s, 56 degrees here in Lansing, 55 in Howell and Jackson, and over the next 12 hours, we'll continue to see temperatures fall right around the 50s for the majority of the night with clear skies. Temperatures gradually start to warm as we head into the day tomorrow. All the full details coming up in just a little bit. 6 News at 11 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 11.
Spartans gathered this afternoon to honor the lives of former students. It's our top story at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Taryn Simmons. Many Spartans are familiar with the names of the 3 students who lost their lives in the mass shooting at MSU on February 2023. Each year, MSU honors those students, plus the lives of the other Spartans who died while working on their degrees at MSU. That annual tribute walk happened today. Delaney Rogers was there and is here for you now to walk us through it. Delaney.
Taryn, Always a Spartan, Forever Spartan was the theme this afternoon as families and friends honored their loved ones. With 12 trees along the Michigan State campus, flowers were placed beneath the plaques today that list the names of those Spartans who died before they could graduate. Always a Spartan.
With this rose, we acknowledge the loss of a family member.
A message that holds a deep meaning for these families.
Always a part of the Spartan family.
Over 130 Spartans were honored at this tribute.
My little brother passed away in 2018 from a plane crash.
I'm here to honor my daughter, Kylie Grace LaPierre, who passed away due to suicide.
Ashley has been in heaven now for 5 years.
Alongside the Michigan State campus, there are 12 trees with plaques that list the names of students who died before they graduated.
Make sure that the students are remembered and that they're always part of the university, because it is really important that we recognize every Spartan all the time.
Over 130 Spartans honored, and a couple of dozen families here to pay tribute, like Meredith Renzulli, who was here to honor her brother who died in 2018.
He only was here for 1 semester, but it was like the most fun I've had at college was with my little brother. He followed me to MSU from New Jersey. We've always been extremely close.
1 tree a year for the last 12 years, keeping the memories of these Spartans rooted in MSU, including the daughter of Michelle LaPierre.
She was a dancer, so she was always dancing. And she had a great sense of humor. She was always making me laugh. And I really miss that about her.
And Lee Connolly, who was honoring his daughter, Ashley.
She was a perfect daughter. Ashley was a senior here at Michigan State in the veterinary school. It's almost therapeutic for me, right? To be able to know that I could say some words here to some also grieving parents.
A space for people to plant seeds of memories and honor.
Just check on your friends. Make sure everybody's okay. Even people that seem okay, they aren't always okay. So please check on your friends.
Always a Spartan, forever a Spartan. This was the 3rd annual MSU Tribute Walk, and families had the chance to talk about their loved ones as each tree was visited. Back to you.
Thank you, Delaney. And fans at Spartan Stadium were thrilled with MSU's win over Western Michigan last night, but many of them are still grumbling about problems behind the scenes, not in the locker rooms, but at the concession stands. Spartan fans at the game and on Facebook complained about long lines, cold food, and not enough staff to serve everyone in a timely manner. Some fans say they spent a good portion of the game waiting to grab a hot dog or a slice of pizza, and they're blaming the private company that took over the concessions this year. MSU is responding to the concerns tonight, saying that they recognize that fans experience long waits and inconsistent service in our concession lines. And they say that MSU Athletics will continue to work with our concession partner Levy to create an improved experience moving forward. And thousands of Michiganders hit the road to celebrate before the unofficial end of summer on Monday. And they're not alone. In fact, it's a record summer of travel across the country. CBS correspondent Elise Preston is at Los Angeles International Airport with some of the numbers.
The TSA says nearly 17.5 million flyers are estimated to pass security checkpoints this year with shoes on. American Airlines is expecting its largest ever Labor Day weekend operation, flying nearly 4 million passengers. United numbers also expected to set a new record.
Any concern about making sure you're getting to the gate on time?
I think a little bit. That's why we got here early.
Today, a speed bump in Texas. Strong storms delaying hundreds of flights in and out of Dallas. The getaway had a rough start for these flyers. Their SkyWest jet hitting turbulence on a flight from Aspen, Colorado to Houston on Thursday. Flight data shows it dropped 4,000 feet in a minute. 2 people were hurt.
Someone in front of me flew up and hit the ceiling 3 times.
Spirit Airlines also hit turbulence. The Florida-based airline declared bankruptcy for a second time this year. Most Americans will move on roads. They'll find cheaper gas prices, down about 14 cents a gallon from a year ago. But not in California. Drivers saw pump prices jump 10 cents a gallon this week.
Also cheaper, domestic round-trip flights, 6% less expensive than the holiday last year, according to AAA. Elise Preston, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And of course, holiday travel isn't safe if someone is driving drunk. That's why AAA is back again with its Tow to Go service. It's a free service to anyone who is too drunk to drive. A tow truck will take you and your car home or to another safe space within 10 miles from where you are. If you need help getting home, call the number you see on your screen. We also have it online for you at WLNS.com. Although AAA asks that if you only use Tow to Go as a last resort. The service runs through 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And in Charlotte, the Festival of All Things Strange and Odd has returned to the mid-Michigan area. Thousands of Halloween lovers all flocked to the annual Festival of Oddities this afternoon. The weekend-long celebration of all things weird offered people a chance to shop for haunted and spooky knickknacks and even visit the inside of the Courthouse Square Museum that organizers say is rumored to be haunted. People could touch large tarantulas and even stop and meet with paranormal experts. The event wraps up tomorrow, so make sure to head on down. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to find out if you're America's newest billionaire. That's because the numbers for tonight's Powerball, with an estimated jackpot of $1 billion, was just drawn a few minutes ago. So here is a look at tonight's winning numbers. They are 3, 18, 22, 27, and 33. And the Powerball is 17. Good luck, and if you win, give us a call.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
We saw a beautiful day with plenty of sunshine. Hopefully you got outside to see some of that sunshine. But if you missed it today, don't worry, we have plenty of sunshine in the forecast over the next couple of days, looking like a really fantastic holiday weekend up ahead. Let's take a look at the Skyview Network Capital time-lapse cam as we continue to see beautiful conditions for the day. We started out with clear skies. As you can see, a beautiful sunrise, then a few fair weather clouds popped up right around noontime and continued throughout the day. And overall, we are going to continue to see beautiful weather in the forecast as we have an area of high pressure right overhead. That's what caused our temperatures to be right around the 70s, and typically we see temperatures right around 79 degrees for this time of year. So we're still below average, but we're still at least into the 70s. Around 72 degrees in Lansing, 74 in Mason, 72 down into Jackson, and 72 into Hillsdale. Temperatures will continue to settle back down into the 50s, around 56 degrees right now in Lansing, 54 in Howell, 55 degrees down into Jackson. They'll fall just a little bit more into the upper 40s with mostly clear skies, so anywhere from the upper 40s to low 50s is where we'll be for tonight and for the start of tomorrow morning, so you might need a light jacket if you have any early morning plans for your Sunday. As we head across the day for tomorrow, we'll see plenty of sunshine, maybe a few fair weather clouds trying to pop up, very similar to what we saw this afternoon. And as we head into Sunday night, yes, clear skies remain in the forecast as this high pressure system system continues to dominate our forecast. As we head into Monday, we'll see plenty of sunshine, maybe a little bit of some fair weather clouds once again into the afternoon. For Sunday, we'll see temperatures back into the 70s with wall-to-wall sunshine, 77 degrees by 5 p.m. A little bit cooler than average. Average highs still typically right around 79 degrees, but that is better where we were today. We were only into the low 70s, so it felt a little bit crisp and cool for today. Now, as you're heading out to Labor Day, we'll see plenty of sunshine, comfortable weather as our temperatures warm closer to 80 degrees. 80 degrees, I think, will be the high with plenty of sunshine. We'll need that sunscreen, sunglasses, and hat as we'll see those UV indexes right around the 8 range for our Labor Day. As we continue into our muggy meter, we'll see rather refreshing dew points over the next couple of days. So even though our temperatures are going to be warm, we're not going to see that hot and humid feeling until at least Wednesday, and that's when we see our next chance for some rain showers. Take a look at the 6-day forecast. We'll be back into the 80s for Tuesday. Clouds do increase, scattered showers move in ahead of a cold front. That continues as we head into Thursday and Friday. Take a look at those temperatures. They're dipping back down into the 60s with overnight lows into the 50s and 40s for Thursday and Friday. And as we head into next weekend, we'll see those temperatures gradually start to warm back up into the 70s and into the mid 70s as we head into the middle of next week.